Hello and welcome to our live news update. I am Tante Azal. The headlines. Afenifere wants APC, PDP and others. Panic as train derails in Kogi. Ukrainians exploited in illegal tobacco operations. And on sports, Bendel Insurance good enough to win Nigeria Professional Football League title. Samson. Now the news in detail. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization, Afenifere, has warned politicians across political lines over the increasing verbal and physical attacks that have characterized election campaigns. In a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Jare Ajayi, on Sunday, Afenifere urged political parties and other candidates to focus on issues facing Nigerians and provide solutions to the challenges facing the country. Ajayi also asked the presidential candidates to desist from utterances and actions that border on demarketing of opponents and possibly causing bodily harms on other people. He submitted that verbal attacks emanating from some candidates and their spokespersons are encouraging their supporters to attack opponents in a manner that could result in bloodshed. Ajayi added that Afenifere expressed concern over the escalating violence despite various peace accords being signed by presidential candidates and others. There was panic after a train derailed at kilometer 30 Ajaokuta-Itakpe section of the Warri-Itakpe rail track. In a statement on Sunday, Coordinator Warri-Itakpe Train Service of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Sani Abdulganiyu, said the train derailed at about 12:30 p.m. with 148 passengers and 30 crew members on board. The coordinator disclosed that the corporation has suspended the Warri-Itakpe rail service as a result of the incident. Abdulganiyu, however, added that no fatalities or casualties are recorded as a result of the derailment. Repairs and operations will resume as soon as possible. He said the corporation was able to immediately alert security personnel who were drafted to the accident scene to protect the passengers. Now on foreign scene. Police in Spain have broken up a gang that ran 3 illegal tobacco factories where Ukrainian refugees worked in poor conditions. The operations were found in 3 regions of Spain and 27 people have been arrested. The gang is alleged to have smuggled large quantities of tobacco turned into counterfeit cigarettes. The factories could make more than 500,000 cigarette packs daily, which were sold across Spain and abroad. Police said the Ukrainians who had fled Russia's invasion of their country were living in prefabricated shelters within the factories. They were working long hours and were not leaving to avoid detection, as some had entered the country illegally. The investigation got assistance from the European policing agency, Europol. According to the United Nations, there are nearly 8 million recorded Ukrainian refugees across Europe who fled Russia's February 2022 invasion. More than 160,000 have been registered in Spain. And now on sports news. Former Kwara United coach Samson Anuanel believes the recent form of Bendel Insurance in the Nigerian Professional Football League makes the team favorite to win the league title this season. Recall that Bendel Insurance are the only team in the NPFL to record 100% to the start of the abridged league. The newly promoted Bendel Insurance proved again that they mean business since their return, becoming the first team to win all their first 3 matches. After defeating Aqua United in the opening weekend in Uyo, they returned home to also win their first home game in Benin City against Plateau United before going to Ibadan to pick maximum points against Kwara United in their adopted home. Anuanel says no doubt Insurance have shown that they are in the NPFL for the real business of the game. Winning away from home is not an easy task, most especially considering the fact that they just gained promotion to the Elite League. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for other breaking stories.